Hi Gemini, this is your September reading. It's going to be general for the month of September, and I'm just going to get started. So we have the Queen of Air here at the bottom of the deck. This is your energy. This is objective decision making. This is you kind of like being able to see the future, which is interesting because today I just realized that she's kind of looking into a crystal ball and she's able to have visions. It looks like there's Geminis who are on quite possibly, I heard spiritual mission, spiritual belonging to spiritual organizations, maybe a group of people who are psychic. I mean, I know the High Priestess is not here, but to me, I mean, I just discovered, I'm like, gosh, she knows things that other people don't know. That's interesting. There's a guy standing there. I never noticed that before. Anyways, I gotta look at this card a little further. Oh my God, this reminds me of that movie from The Scorpion King. And do you remember the girl who was held captive and she was a psychic? That's who she reminds me of. Because when I saw the guy, I'm like, oh, that kind of reminds me of like the Scorpion. Okay, whatever. I'm going to be quiet. So you have the Two of Fire. This is a new partnership with somebody, quite possibly in business or in love. It just depends. There's the Two of Earth. You know, this is also a decision that needs to be made. Too much going on. Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer. This is an important achievement, self-discipline, and a happy outcome, success. Success is coming in for you right now. All right. So the card crowning your reading is the Ace of Earth, and this is the beginning, like the inflow of an abundance, a promising business venture. Well, there is a lot of Earth in here, so I feel like this quite possibly could be a business venture, because right underneath that, you're going from a 2 of Earth here to a 3 of Earth, and this is like skilled work. This is being part of a team. The card clarifying this one, you got the Moon, so quite possibly you could be in a partnership with a Pisces. Interesting. I might have to clarify that a little bit more. Oh. All right. So the card clarifying this is bittersweet. And that is in your fish chakra. Okay. This says there is an inner strength here helping you rise above circumstances and do the right thing. It is time to set aside your personal agenda for the good of the group. So being the team player, the person you are becoming is capable more than you imagined. Oh, interesting. This is like coming into your own, Gemini. It's like this is about release, maturity, not holding grudges. That is really interesting. All right, let me clarify this. I really want to clarify this 3 of Earth. Clarify the 3 of Earth for Gemini. You got the same card clarifying. You got a 3 and a 3. All right, clarify this. Why did both these 3s pop out for Gemini? This is definitely like you coming into your own. This is like you maturing as a person. Your shifts are coming in. You're able to see it. All right, clarify these 2 3s for Gemini. You got spiritual union. So you could be dealing with a soulmate. And you guys both, I mean, this could be you, that could be your soulmate. You guys are both becoming more mature and able to handle a relationship. Clarify the shadow Clarify the shadow card for Gemini. So I feel like that the shadow, that at one point somebody was left out in the cold. It could quite possibly, because there's a lot of earth here. You could have been dealing with the earth sign, so that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Clarify this 5 of Pentacles. Whoa, this one flew out. Yeah. You took some time out for yourself to rest, or maybe work on yourself internally, to look inside yourself to find the answers, because they're hidden inside of you. Maybe you weren't even aware how much, maybe both of you really weren't aware of how much you meant to each other. All right, clarify this bittersweet for Gemini. Clarify this bittersweet for Gemini. Yeah, you guys broke each other's heart, or one of you broke the other one's heart. Yeah, that's what was bittersweet. All right. This is already turning into a super interesting reading. Let me put these cards back. I could clarify the rest. I'll put the bittersweet back underneath here. So then you have the King of Earth. Now, this could quite possibly be you being abundant. This could be you being abundant, or you could be dealing with an earth sign. This is the Midas touch. Right now, you could be anything you touch turns to gold. But let's clarify this. Options. You have so many options because you are so abundant, and you're able to manifest whatever it is that you want in your life. Oh, what you really want to do is, I already saw this over here, you really want to go and discover yourself, find the abundance in yourself. You're like on a manifestation journey on how to, all these different ways of manifesting. Like, how can you manifest? All right. Clarify this King of Earth for Gemini. This one jumped out. You're looking for truth. This is a Judgment card. It's like you had this awakening in yourself, and now it's time for you to take action. Because this is the Judgment card. This is about death and kind of rebirth. This is kind of like a new, something died so something new could begin, but it's a movement. So now it's time to heed the calling. You might even found out you're a psychic, or you found out you were a medium, or you found out some kind of something spiritual about yourself. All right. Clarify this Choose Wisely card for Gemini. Clarify this Choose Wisely card. This is like karmic rebalancing. This is you manifesting too, because look, you do have, you know, this is what the Magician, he has all 4 of these. He's got the sword, he's got the cup, he's got the pentacle, he's got the rod. This is like a karmic alignment. This is like justice. This is you getting, oh, okay. Yeah, so these two together, you've been dealing with some kind of karmic situation. You're like on this self-discovery mission on, you want to work on relieving past life karma. Clarify this discovery card for Gemini. Clarify this discovery card. Yeah. That way you could start anew. You could start something new, something fresh after you deal with this karma. It's almost like you just discovered that you have past lives. Like this is a new beginning. Like this is like a discovery for you, but it's like an awakening. Okay. This is interesting. All right, so here is the 10 of Wands, and that is a burden. This is like too much work. Needing to accept help from others. Okay, yeah, because you did start something new. So I feel like I keep saying I feel like too much. All right, hold on. Let me get back. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is for some Geminis, you feel this burden of starting this new project. Forgiveness, interesting. It's interesting because once you forgive and release this burden, something new is going to be coming in for you. So let's clarify this 10 of fire for Gemini. Clarify this 10 of fire for Gemini. Clarify this 10 of fire. Yeah. There was some kind of financial burden or being left out, or somebody left you with nothing. Clarify this prosperity begins for Gemini. Clarify this prosperity begins. Wheel of Fortune. Things are looking up for you. Clarify this forgiveness. Who does Gemini need to forgive? Who does Gemini need to forgive? Clarify this forgiveness for Gemini. Clarify this forgiveness for Gemini. This is love begins. This is so you can start new. This is letting go of the past to start anew. All right, so who is Gemini starting? Who is this new love for Gemini? I almost got like love of life. Like I heard love for life, but love of life. Clarify this love begins for Gemini. So this is actually the single card. Okay, let me see here. Clarify this. 9 of Pentacles. It's almost like you have this new zest for life because you're deciding to move on. This isn't necessarily like a love another person, but what I'm seeing is like a love of life, loving your life and willing to move on from whatever doesn't serve. Okay, let me see here. All right. So, what does Gemini need to know that can help them? What does Gemini need to know that can help them? What does Gemini need to know that can help them? What does Gemini need to know that can help them? For the month of September 2019, what does Gemini need to know that can help them for the month of December? September, my God, 2019. What does Gemini need to know that can help them for the month of September? Yeah. Things are looking up. Oh my God. Okay, maybe this is a love spiritual union. And there was karmic, it was a karmic spiritual union, a karmic love, quite possibly with this earth sign. Or it could be a Libra, because this is the Libra card. This card keeps wanting to pop out. This is the Seven of Cups, but you're confused. It's like, how do I balance my work life with my love life is what I'm seeing, Gemini. Clarify this Destiny card. Clarify this Destiny card for Gemini. Judgments came out again. This is definitely a very karmic cycle. Obstacles and challenges. There's been obstacles and challenges, but it looks like that's getting cleared away while you're working on this karma, that there's going to be an end to a cycle. Yeah, oh my God, it keeps popping out. Could be with the Pisces also, but I feel like you or this other person are not expressing yourself. There's something that's also hidden. So what is being hidden from Gemini with the shadow card? What is being hidden from Gemini with the shadow card? What is being hidden from Gemini in the shadow card? Options. Either you or the person that you're with has options. Either you don't know you do, or you don't know that they have options. Interesting. Let me see here. All right, so what messages, what advice do you have for Gemini in the month of September 2019? What messages do you have for Gemini in the month of September 2019? What messages do you have? You have strength. I'm going to pull 3 cards. What messages do we have for Gemini? What messages do we have for Gemini in the month of September 2019? Differences. That one keeps popping up for a lot of people. What messages do we have for Gemini in the month of September 2019? High Priestess of Earth. That keeps popping up. Yeah, quite possibly you're dealing with an earth sign. The strength. This is the first time I've seen strength pop out. Does it seem as if nothing goes your way and that everyone else appears to be having a good time? Be strong, my dear. Drawing this symbol means that no matter what is happening in your life, you have the strength to endure all experiences. Like an ancient oak whose trunk cannot be uprooted by the mightiest storm, you will know a strength that comes from within. You will win this game of life. You have the strength to face any situation now. You do have strength to move past this. Okay, so differences. As your goddess, I have seen many things since the beginning of time. Know that the intricate differences between all beings are sacred and good. You must learn to accept that others are not the same as you. It is important to allow others to express their own opinions. Consider the difference between an orange and an apple. Both are fruit, but they are different kinds. Is one more valuable than the other? I think not. All creatures, all beings have the right to their uniqueness. Try to see and hear the other side if you can. So there's definitely a difference here in this relationship. You both think very differently from each other. All right. What messages? Romance angels. Romance angels, what messages do we have for Gemini and their partner, whoever this other person is? What messages do we have for Gemini and their partner? What messages do we have for Gemini and their partner? What messages do we have for Gemini and their partner? What messages do we have for Gemini and their partner? Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So it's almost like maybe this person feels like you have many options. but you already know who you want to be with. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. Uh-oh. This one did pop out. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Why? Ugh. So maybe quite possibly you tell this person how you feel, and they're like, well, I really don't feel the same way. You know, after getting to know, after you express your love, after getting to know each other, they might just tell you that they just don't feel it, and you have a soulmate coming in after that. Or quite possibly this soulmate came in just because of that reason. This person might not love you, might not be whatever unrequited love, but there was a lesson you had to learn with this person. All right. What other messages do we have for Gemini in the month of September? There we go. Love yourself first. Yeah. Don't try and win this person over. There's nothing you can do. If it is not going to work, if there's no chemistry there, then it is what it is. Worth waiting for. So, divine timing is at work in your love life. Oh my God, my computer keeps going off. All right. So, the Power of Surrender cards. What does Gemini need to surrender in order for their true love to come in to their life? What does Gemini need to surrender in order for true love to come into their life? What does... okay. Surrender to receiving support and love. Allow the love and support of others in, rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure and simultaneously nurture you. Huh. Surrender your desire to control people. Yeah, don't try and control this relationship. Also, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, and you can own your power and soar in your life. Surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen. Then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. So yeah, so I'm going to tell you what I told Aries and Aquarius is don't chase. Like, have you ever like played with a dog and you run and the dog chases you, and then you turn around and run off and the dog... hold on, I'm sorry. You chase the dog and the dog runs away. And then you turn around and you run, and then the dog starts chasing you. So maybe you need to just release yourself from this. Focus on yourself. Let the energy flow. That way your soulmate can come in for you. And you can release anybody that is unrequited. You know, you don't have to fight for love. You shouldn't have to fight for love. All right, Gemini, I hope this helped you. I know this was kind of a confusing reading because there's definitely like your work, business, and love all kind of mixed in there. So I hope I helped you, and I will see you in the mid-months.